Welcome back to another good game, and today we're pushing through in my journey to S rank. I'm at rank I think 2. There we go, rank 2. I'm gonna push for S rank here now, see if I can make it. I have like I can't remember what I said there, 17 hours left or something like that. Let's see after this fight. I need to get 2 ranks. Actually 1.5, since I'm already halfway through rank 2. So hopefully I can do this. So let's see, shall we? As you saw yesterday in my video, I've been cheating a bit. Actually, you know, playing every 6 hours to to make sure I get to S rank. It's been a slug these last 3 days, but you know, I'm closing in on it, so it will be all worth it. Okay, I'm facing a Sharon Carter, Wasp, and a Age of Ultron Hawkeye. Took care of Sharon Carter first because I don't want any inside turns to, you know, screw me up. I haven't faced her that much this season, so I'm not too familiar with her tactics, so I'd rather just get rid of her and then take out the deeps. Okay, oh god, I'm so looking forward to Civil War Black Panther. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take out Black Widow for her, for Civil War Black Panther. Basically, I still want my, you know, anti-Wasp hero in Daredevil, and Wasp synergizes pretty well with Daredevil and Civil War Black Panther. She has a physical debuff that she throws out, weakened, which makes the passive on Black Panther. His passive is that whenever an enemy attacks, he gets additional insight if they attack with a physical debuff on them. And you know, with Wasp, I can guarantee to put that on, and it's not depending on accuracy or anything like that, because it's not an attack, so it auto hits. Only way to escape it is by, you know, having Indomitable slotted. I'm guessing we're gonna see a lot more Indomitable slotted for next season to try and avoid Civil War Black Panther's lockouts, and also trying to avoid physical debuffs to avoid giving him more, you know, free turns. So probably Indomitable will come in a bit into the meta again, because now there's a real killer debuff that you do not want on your character. It's like, oh, 75% less damage, or 75% less accuracy, or 75% less chance to apply, for example, Wasp here. So 75% less chance to apply alerted and protecting, and 75% chance less to apply weakened, intimidated, and 75% less chance to apply demoralized, you know. So yeah, my Wasp will take a huge hit by being yammed by Black Panther, since basically she's set up as a tank and a debuffer, and yamming affects all of those abilities. If she gets hit by that, she's basically not doing anything. So we'll see how I'm gonna focus my character. It's either gonna be yamming and melee, or ranged and melee lockouts, and then, you know, 1 damage ability for his inside turn. I'm not 100% sure yet so far. I would like to have yamming for all the Wasps I see, just literally take them out of the equation. Problem is, you need to hit with it. And it needs to not be a dodge or a grace, because if you know, grace, you won't apply the debuffs either, so you need to hit with it. So it's all depending on how much accuracy I can get him up to and all that. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna take yamming, because hitting a Wasp, yeah, it's pretty hard, unless yamming has, like, you know, 4 attacks or something like that, so at least 1 attack can hit, you know, non-grace. God damn, I hate Iron Fist, man. Yeah, I have to take him out anyway, just because I need to get him out of the equation. There we go. Okay, let's just protect up now, and we're good to go. So yeah, that new Civil War Black Panther, man, he looks crazy good, man. I'm gonna totally enjoy using 75% less the melee damage on Angela. I'm actually probably gonna slot him with and for ISOs experimental, just to get it up to 100%, of course, and then barricading and impenetrable, of course. They are the two most important ISOs for PvP, is impenetrable and barricading. And for the last one, I'm probably gonna go for the alert one. I would like to go with Indomitable, just to avoid being, locked out of my own abilities by not the Civil War Black Panther. So, who goes first? So at least I have a chance of, resisting that debuff. But I also... So, why I'm thinking of alert as well is because basically I want to be able to take out an Angela that's stealthy with the melee debuff. And I won't be able to do that if I don't have alert. Protecting I can pretty much bypass, because Wasp doesn't always go first and she doesn't always go protection. So protecting is not that important for me. But most Angela players that actually play for reals, the ones that are high ranked, high starred, and using impetuous cleave and then to high costs abilities, just to force the AI to use the impetuous cleaves, they are for sure gonna go with stealth. 100%. I would do that if I were playing that, because that would allow me to avoid most of the attacks from Black Panther unless he has alerted. And also it's a pretty good protection against everybody else as well. If you don't have alerted or abilities that can bypass stealth, or characters that can hit people in stealth, you won't be able to hit her. And you basically need her alive, because most teams that are built around Angela, they need her alive, otherwise they totally fail. So if I were them, I would for sure use stealthy wield on Angela. And also it gives 20% extra attack for that first impetuous cleave to really kill somebody. So yeah, that's what I would be using. So we'll see if I'm gonna use alert or Indomitable. Indomitable would be nice against Otto Black Panthers, and generally speaking against the new heavy debuff meta that's slowly taking shape. More people are moving away from 3 DPSers into one tank, 1 DPS, 1 support. At least that's what I'm seeing. And that support is sometimes a debuffer or a healer and stuff like that as well. So yeah, 3 DPSers is a thing of the past at the moment. I feel a bit old still using 2 DPSers. And also the new Captain America is out today, and he actually has he is a healer and a support tank. He has the covered mechanics just like Civil War Captain America does. And beyond that, he also has a recovering on the whole team. Some misty ability that puts on recovered on the whole team, and he has a new ability as well, which is awesome. Which is basically, if anybody attacks with an AoE, that ability gives him a buff when he uses it. That I think for like 3 or 4 rounds. It's a medium buff, I think, that forces all AoE attacks to just hit him and only him. So if facing a Black Widow, Rocket Raccoon, anybody that uses heavily AoE, yeah, it's gonna hit him. So he can heal, he has some AoE protection, and he can cover for your tank, and he's a healer. So I mean, come on, that's crazy good. So yeah, I'm thinking of using him in my PvE team. Maybe see if I can work out some interesting combination for PvP. Because I need Black Panther and I need my Daredevil, and I need my Wasp. So this not really plays in my team, the current PvP team I have, to use him. But for PvE, heck yeah, man! He protects the tank, he heals the group, and he does some some damage as well with his pressure abilities. So it's all good. And he has an AoE bleed as well. So yeah, Basically, I'm thinking of maybe, you know, go with AoE bleed, go with mist healing ability, and then go with AoE protection ability. So basically, because AoE bleed is pretty good, I won't have, you know, sharp attacks to really use it, but AoE bleed is a pretty nice debuff. You just put them on, next time you put them on again, next time you put them on again, so they have 3 stacks of bleed. I don't know for PvE though if it will be that, you know, good. Probably go with the high attack damage instead. But for PvE, that's probably what I would use, because bleeds are pretty good in PvP, especially with the team you would have then, because you have a healer and a, you know, support tank putting covered on your tank in PvP. So yeah, it depends on what kind of ISOs he has as well. So I don't have him yet. I need like 16 more fights in PvP to unlock him. So I'll probably unlock him here right now when I'm done with my push to S rank, or I'll be just missing like 1 or 2. So we'll see then what kind of stuff he has. Okay, now I'm rank 1 and I need 5 more victory points until next rank. So that should be doable. Definitely. Oh, and practice PvP counts for the PvP wins you need for Captain America. So you can do them if you're you know, out of challenge points. Excuse me. Okay, this is a badass team. I'm facing a Wasp, Angela, and an Iron Fist. And as you can see here, as we talked about earlier, the Angela has stealth on her, which is why I want alert on Civil War Black Panther. Okay, I'm going first actually, and then I get my AoE dude. She probably has bypass on protections as well, so let's debuff her. Lower her damage by 30%. Okay, now we're gonna hope for some good damage here. Oh, sweet. Okay, let's see if I survive here now. Oof, I survived. Impenetrable, I thank thee. Without impenetrable and barricading, he would be dead. And then he would probably, you know, go straight on killing everybody else. So yeah. As I said earlier, impenetrable and barricading is a must for PvP. So you can't go without them, period. Because I've seen some of my subscribers talking about coordinated, and basically if you're using barricading and impenetrable for PvP, that locks out coordination. So don't worry about coordinated. Coordinated is basically only good for PvE. You need barricading and impenetrable in PvP, which means you don't have the slots available for coordinating, unless you want to do something crazy like I do with my Black Widow. But that's an exception to the general rule. In my case, on my Black Widow, I'm using wheel sets to have her started out in stealth, and then I have coordinated so I can get a chance to attack as a free attack before it's her turn to drop stealth. So I get a 20% bonus on every stat on her. Okay, let me see here. Let's do evasion. Tank up and give some alerter to my peeps. Okay, as you can see, stealth, and these are the guys I want to hit with Civil War Black Panther. Not only just Angela, I want to hit Black Widow with less melee damage and stuff like that. So, you know, basically, yes, I'm probably gonna go with alert on her, because most people defend their heavy hitters with stealth. And as you see, she didn't do protection. Basically, I would say she does protection maybe 40% of the time. So it's not really an issue, but stealth is an issue because you know lots of the heavy DPSs will come stealthed. So we're gonna see how the the season progresses, the meta, because if I'm gonna face a lot of Black Panthers, I'm probably gonna slot Indomitable instead. maybe skip barricading. I really don't want to do that, but if there's a lot of Black Panthers, I need some protection against his Black Panther, so he doesn't, lock me out of my own, abilities. Well, let's see what happens. I'm probably thinking of going Penetrable Barricading and Experimental and Alert. I'm gonna start with that and see what happens. Okay, slowly moving down towards S rank here. I'm facing Apologeta, who's running Iron Man, She-Hulk, and Star-Lord. And in this case, I'm gonna target Star-Lord first, because Star-Lord is a punk who has an AoE stun. If he gets past his first round, he's basically gonna do the cherry bomb. And the cherry bomb is deadly. So I'm gonna debuff them just to do some more damage, to make sure I take out Star-Lord the first round. Take some damage on my deeps, but it's worth it because I really need to take him out. As you can see, this was a good geared one. Okay, 4-star ranked repulsor on him as well. Yeah, this team is definitely very, very high starred. Okay, I got him out now. Okay, now it's time to do protection, so the Iron Man and She-Hulk attacks my Wasp, because I don't think he has bypass protect loaded. Most people don't, actually. Okay, now some... Oh, wow. I was wrong debuff. I was gonna do the demoralize instead. Okay, she apparently had bypass protection, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take out Iron Fist now. Iron Man, I mean. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the demoralize on her. That's basically all she wrote, because my Black Widow is gonna go in here and just take her out now. And basically, guys that are watching my videos, they're saying, you make it look so easy. One of my subscribers mentioned that in the community, and basically it's because they're pretty high starred. I have pretty high starred ISOs, and I have a team synergy. With Wasp increasing the damage of Black Widow and Daredevil, and beyond that I also have an evasion team as well, so all of them are evasion based, and Wasp increases their defenses as well, with increasing their evasion by 25%, so she increases the damage and their defenses. So it's a pretty well synergized team. Okay, I'm actually gonna go with the drones from here first, just because I got Black Widow acting next, and since I intimidated Moon Knight, his speed dropped down a bit, so my Daredevil got to go before him as well, so my whole team got to go now, which is why I used drone swarm instead of protection, because then I can literally take them out. Wow. Ouch. Okay, let's take him out. No! No! Take him out anyway. That hurt my Black Widow, and she has like an evasion of 7,500, 4,000 defense nearly. So she's no weakling. It's like, and he almost bam, took her down 75%, man, on a free attack, man. That hurt. Okay, let's put on demoralize on him. Okay, you see my free attacks doesn't do that much damage. It did 600. Okay, let's go protection now and take care of business. Okay, hopefully I get to S rank now, because I don't have any more. What's it called? No, I need one more victory point to S rank, and I don't think I have enough. It's a bit sucky. Oh, I need more. So let's check the tasks here. Check how many more PvP wins are in. I need 8 more PvP wins. Okay then, so let's continue here, buy some, and eat them all up, and then do 2 practice fights. so I can show you the new Captain America, his ISO slots as well, and see how he's slotted with the colors. Okay. And again, I need to target Iron Fist first, even though he's resistant, because I really need to get rid of him. There we go. Okay. Let's do this, just in case I can get Hawkeye down on for a freebie. Okay, I popped the shield on him now. Yeah, he's gonna go all his team before me anyway, even if I drone storm, so let's protect up. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Healing Chi only, not Healing Lotus, thank God. Okay, yeah, time to go for the debuffs here now. Start debuffing them. Okay, she's stunned now, but now I'm going to take care of Iron Fist. So I got 50% extra because I had a physical debuff, 50% extra because he was stealthed on his, major move, and 20% extra because he was stealthed as well. So 120% extra bonus on his ultimate move, which basically took care of him. Couldn't have died, Hawkeye, really. Did, but now you will. And I think I broke through Luke Cage now here as well. His tank, yeah, I did. So he's gone now as well. Okay, it was a bit tough one. If I had Healing Lotus there instead of Healing Chi, it would have been perfect. And guys, I made it to S rank, 3 days. Okay, admittedly, I had to play like every 6 hours to make it and spend some gold. But in the end, it was all worth it, because now I'm at S rank. Now I'm just gonna do some more matches here for Captain America, so we can see what kind of colors on his slots he has. I've done all the tasks for Captain America. So let's see what we shall see here. Okay, I always take out Captain Marvel. She's squishy, but she has like tons of buffs for the group. So if she gets going, it's bye-bye. Okay, as you see now, I'm facing a, what was the rank 25 team. He has like 0 chance to do anything against me. Probably not even level 30 with his characters. As you see, he's level 20. So yeah, basically just doing this to unlock Captain America. So basically the Steampunk Captain America looks pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with his uniqueness. His uniqueness is pretty nice. Okay, let's put this on autoplay while I'm talking here in the background. Just gonna load it in. See if you can put PP on autoplay. I don't know if you could. Let's see. Yeah, you can. Okay, let's speed it up and then put it on autoplay. Okay, basically Captain America, Steampunk Captain America, he's a tactician, and he brings covered buff and the AoE protection buff. I don't know what it's called, targeted or something like that, I don't know. And he also brings AoE heals as well in recovering. So and he can bring AoE bleed debuff for bleed teams, which is kind of what they're lacking. So he's actually not that bad at all. So for a bleed team, you could go with him, Black Panther, and you could go with Groot if you wanted a tank, because he has sharp attacks. You can also go with, I think it's one of the Captain Americas, one of the early ones that has his shield throwing. That's a sharp attack as well, if you really want a tank. But Gamora and the new Captain America along with a tank, and you're probably gonna have a very, you know, robust team that will take you far in PvE with you bleeding them down. And since you can heal and you can put cover debuff on the tank and you can heal the tank as well, you're probably gonna, you know, it's not gonna be as fast as if you're running like 2 DPS on a tank, or, you know, stuff like that, or 3 DPS even. But you will for sure be able to take down most content in the game with the, you know, axiom of slowly but surely. So I like him. I feel that he has a place in the meta for PvE because he brings so much good stuff in the game into one package. And then you also have the PvP meta, where he actually brings in an AoE protection and forces an AoE attack to only hit him, which would be super good if they didn't have nerfed Rocket Raccoon just now in the same patch they put him in, basically. So yeah, there are not really that many good AoE attacks in the game. Black Widow is one, and there are a few others, but mainly it's probably just Black Widow and Age of Ultron Hawkeye's high voltage arrow, if I'm gonna name a few that I can just think on top of my head. So yeah, definitely, and of course Spheron launcher from Rocket Raccoon. But beyond that, not so much good AoE attacks, and the most important AoE attack just got nerfed, the Rocket Raccoon Spheron launcher, so he kinda came a little bit too late. People are still using Black Widow though, and Age of Ultron Hawkeye. I don't see many Age of Ultron Hawkeye actually loaded with voltage arrows for PvP, so take it for what it is. Okay, now we're going to practice PvPs here. Because I need to get 2 more wins in to unlock him. So yeah, so for PvP right now, not, I wouldn't say that's great, unless you want a covered and the covered buff on your tank and the healing in at the same time. Problem with that healing is it's heal over time and not a real you know, burst heal, which is what you need for PvP. You don't need heal over time, you need a burst heal. So yeah, okay, I have a weird seems that I have Luke Cage for some reason instead of Wasp. Whatever. So yeah, if he had a burst heal instead of the, you know, heal over time, he would probably be pretty OP with the covered buff, burst heals, and, you know, AoE bleeds and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see if you're gonna see him. It depends on his ISO slotting as well. We're gonna see right now, actually. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Fight the good fight. Complete. And I'm S rank, just, you know, checking, double check everything. So yeah, here we go. Current rank 0, infinity, and ability good. So yeah, you must check that. Okay, let's see here now. Events, claim, and let's unlock that Captain America, shall we? Steampunk Captain America. Okay, there we go. So I got S rank and Steampunk Captain America here in the same sitting. As Ted likes to say, speak softly and carry a big shield. Lol. Okay, let's open a quick search cell over here as well. Some ability points. Okay, let's go to the heroes here now. Let's just leave this shop. I don't like having it open in the background in case I would hit that superior cell. Okay, let's go down. Where is it? There we go. Let's see what kind of ISO slotting he has. Okay. This was odd. Okay, you know what? Let's go back. Okay, I think the game crashed on me. Okay, it's still ticking down the time here. Anyway, he has accuracy and speed increase up to 35% based on how much pressure he has, which is really good, just because of those are the main PvP stats. Okay, yeah, I can't do anything here actually. Let's see if I can escape. Oh well, guys, I'm gonna post in the link of the video what kind of ISO slotting he had, if you're wondering. Anyway, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, have a good game.